Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to talk about how I almost died in Haiti this year. It was actually a very great experience. I'm not going back to Haiti ever again. No, I'm not going back. So my grandpa had been sick for a long time, and I promised my mom that like if ever anything, God forbid, were to happen to him, that I would travel to Haiti with her so we can, bury him and make arrangements for the funeral. This is not the first time I've been to Haiti. I've been to Haiti multiple times before. My family's from Haiti. Okay, I'm Haitian. Yes, I am. I am very proud to be Haitian. I love my culture. I love the language that we speak. I love everything about being Haitian. The funny craziness that us Haitian Americans had to go through in order to put up with our parents here in the States. I've been through that too. So yes, this is not me bashing Haiti or anything like that. I'm just talking about my experience and what happened. When my grandpa passed away in February this year, my mom called me and she's like, hey, he passed away. So I was like, oh, well, I know what that means. We're gonna have to buy, I bought our tickets for us to go. And it wasn't like something that I was dreading, because I've been to Haiti 4 times before, but I've been with my dad, and it's always been this sense of security with him because, my dad's a tough guy. Like he knows how to maneuver certain scammers or certain situations that may happen. And of course, us women being with a man, like that's a sense of security as well, with someone who knows the country because he grew up there. That's his country. So ever since my dad passed away, we have not gone back, and it's always been something I've always wanted to go back to Haiti. So, but not in these circumstances, because we weren't able to go out with our family and our friends and go to the beach and hang out. It was strictly like, we're going there to do this funeral and then we're gonna come. Didn't do any research. I didn't feel the need to. I'm like, I've been to Haiti before. There's no research for me to do. I didn't look up what was going on in Haiti, none of that. Okay, so we get there, yada yada, whatever. Get on a flight, we land. So they came and picked us up in this van filled with all my cousins, and where there was literally no space. We were like packed in there like sardines. From the airport and on, we were actually trying to get to this port because we were actually going to Lagonab. That's where my grandpa lived, and we were going to his house. So the journey from the airport to Lagonab was an experience that I will never forget. Okay, they pick us up from the airport. As we're driving, there's trees blocking the road, there's bottles, burning tires, just like things just blocking the roads. Like there was actually nobody out there, just things blocking the streets. And I'm like sitting in the car so confused. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just like, okay, like what's going on? And I hear everyone in the car talking about how there's riots, manifestation, da 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 da, and I'm just like, what? Okay, like I didn't even think anything of it because I honestly did not research what was going on in Haiti before I went. Like, this is my country. Like, I don't need to be researching anything. We get to a point where the van literally overheats on us. So we're sitting in this, and mind you, it's hot. It's February in Haiti, and it's hot. It must have felt like a good 104 degrees, no lie, with the humidity and everything. The van ain't had no air. We were just sitting in the car. The car broke down on us. We were waiting for them to fix it. They never did. So we had to take all of our luggage out of this one van. And mind you, it's at least 15 of us in this van. I'm telling you, we were packed. So I had to take out our luggage in this one van and put it in another taxi transportation car. So mind you, I have not eaten. I'm frustrated. And I'm like, Mommy, can I have like besoin pâté, besoin bail pour manger parce que me kangou? And she's like, ah. She's getting irritated with me. I'm getting irritated with her, with the whole situation. And then whatever. We get into this other car. We're driving, and we're like doing, we're just doing S's on the road because we're trying to dodge debris and the trees and the stuff on the road that's blocking, the streets. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just like, okay, maybe this is just, them in Haiti just throwing stuff on the street. Like, it's nothing. What do I know? We finally get to the port, get our stuff, and we go down to the port. Mind you, I had no idea what's happening. no boats were leaving the dock to go to Laguna, which is a smaller island off of the coast of Haiti, which is also Haiti. We're waiting and waiting and waiting, and my mom was like, oh my gosh, there's no boats going out today. And I'm like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get to Laguna? So there's this huge boat, no motor, no nothing. This guy trying to convince us to get on. We have to pay a certain amount of money to get on with our luggage and all the people that was with us. It was a good 15, 20 of us. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. We're gonna get on, we're gonna pay money, whatever. We get on the boat, we're sitting. Mind you, I'm gonna show you a picture of the boat. We're waiting. We had been waiting a good hour maybe for them to load the boat with food, because in order for this island to get food, they need to import it through, transportation from boats, because obviously there's no other connection. So we're waiting for them to load the boat with like plantains and rice and just anything, like just food. And then that was like another hour, and we're just sitting. Mind you, we're like around the boat just sitting. I'm gonna add a picture so you guys can see, and just sitting like right off of the edge of the boat, and our feet are just hanging on the inside. And this is like a old school boat, like back in the day kind of boat, no motor, no nothing. Finally set sail. I'm just like, oh my god, finally we're moving. And then I noticed that the boat did not have a motor, and I'm like, okay, so because it's moving really slow, I'm like, okay. So we're on this boat. An hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, 3 hours go by, and I'm getting irritated. I'm just like, oh my god, this has been the longest journey, longest trip I've ever been on. We got to a point where the boat started rocking like back and forth, and I'm sitting right next to my cousin, and her and I, this is our first time ever on like a boat like this. We're terrified. I'm like sitting down this way, like holding on to the boat, as every time it like goes up, like I'm like squeezing it hard as possible, because I'm like, I don't want to fall in the boat and I don't want to fall out the boat, so I'm gonna hold on right here so I don't fall. And it had to have been a good it had to have been like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And by the time we get there, my cousin was waiting for us in his pickup truck. So we all, put our stuff in the bag. Everyone's hanging on the bag. And from the dock from Laguna to my grandpa's actual house took a good hour and a half. No lie. From the dock to my grandpa's house was so rocky. Like, by the end of that night, when we got there, I needed a massage. But I didn't get one though. So that was that. We spent the week in Laguna. I spent the week there. When I'm in Laguna, I felt good. I felt safe. I felt calm. I felt so not relieved, because when I was there, I felt fine when I got to Haiti. I felt like I was home, like smelling the air and just breathing it in. And I just felt comfortable. I really did, because I hadn't been to Haiti in like maybe 8-9 years. So we spent the week there preparing for this funeral. Had the funeral, everything was fine. Next day, so we left Laguna a day before our flight so we can sleep over at my uncle's house, and then the next morning we were gonna go to the airport. The journey to Laguna, it was difficult. It was doable. It was manageable. The journey back to Port-au-Prince, that was crazy, because that was when I realized what was really going on in Haiti that I did not know. Like, I heard about it the week that we were in Laguna. My family was talking about it and everyone was talking about it, and I was like, what? I did not know this was going on. I didn't know people were rioting. I didn't know that there was like government issues going on in Haiti, like people upset, people can't eat, people can't, inflation, basically people don't have money to buy any, like their money's not worth anything anymore. People can't afford to buy food. People are starving. Like, people are upset in Haiti, and it's understandable. Like, every president that we get, they never help our people, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I feel like our country is not going anywhere because no one in power is really helping, and like our people are killing each other, and it's just really sad to see my family and my people in a situation like this. It doesn't look like it's improving. The way I see the country now is not okay. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, people are always talking bad about Haiti, people are talking bad about Haiti. But it's like, not that I'm talking bad about Haiti, I'm speaking facts. You're on the outside, you're not in Haiti, you don't see what's going on, you're not there, you know. At 3 o'clock in the morning to take our trip back to the port, to take a boat to get back to the main island. Finally get to the port, there's no boats going out. It was probably me, my mom, my cousin, my uncle, and his friend. So it was the 5 of us, and then 4 other people. So it was about 9 of us that were waiting at the port, waiting for a boat so that we can get back to the mainland. There was no boats. There was not one. There was a jet ski, however. We got on the jet ski. We sure did. My very first time getting on a jet ski, and my last. I don't know if this is how a jet ski is supposed to go, but I mean, it actually had a motor, obviously. How would we have gone if it had no motor? So it had a motor, but it stopped like every 15 minutes. It probably took us a good 30-45 minutes to get back to the mainland, opposed to 3-4 hours the first time to get to Laguna in the regular boat. So yeah, it's like every 10-15 minutes the boat just stopped in the middle of the ocean, and then he would have to like crank it for us to go again. So that was scary. And every time it jumped, I swear my heart skipped a beat, because I thought we were gonna fall. I thought we were gonna flip backwards or something. There were these women behind me who were like praying the whole time, and I was praying with them. Yes, that jet ski ride, I'm not doing that again. We get to the port. There's no cars, there's no taxis, there's no transportation, there's nobody. Okay, there's nobody out there. So we're like, okay, how are we gonna get to Port-au-Prince? There were, however, guys on motorcycles who were providing transportation. So we're trying to figure out how many of us are getting on one motorcycle, how many of us are getting on another. And once we got on this motorcycle, oh my gosh, I had whips on my feet, I had sand in my face, because we were taking back roads. We weren't taking no main streets. And the reason why we weren't taking main streets was because all the roads were blocked. People were rioting. Probably got stopped 2 or 3 times on that motorcycle, on the first transportation, because we took a good 3-4 transportations in order for us to even get to Port-au-Prince. People were telling us, you know what, you're not going to get through. You're not going to get through. The road's blocked. You're not going to get through. And we're trying to convince them we only came for a funeral. We're not even from here. Like, let us go. And the only way that they would let us go is if we paid them money. So we would pay them money, or the person that we were on the bike with, convince them, people they grew up with. They're like, hey, you know, I'm just trying to do my job. Like, let me go through. And they would let us through. They dropped us off somewhere because they couldn't pass a point, because I guess it wasn't their territory. So we had hopped in a car. Once we got in this car, we're taking back roads, we're taking back ways. We can't go through. We got to a point where this car was literally a car was on the road burning, tires burning. People are upset, blocking roads. Like, you're not getting through. You're not getting through here. It was very scary. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna get home. So the car dropped us off somewhere and was like, okay, this is the point this is the furthest I can take you guys. I can't go past this point. So once we get out the car, before we get out the car, my uncle's friend was like, give me all your electronics, give me all your phones, give me all of your passport, give me everything that's important to you, give it to me now. So I was like so confused. Okay, there was another set of guys on motorcycles, and we're trying to organize like who's going on how much we're gonna pay them to take us to our uncle's house, because we were getting closer and closer. So we get on these bikes. Not even 30 seconds after we got on the bikes, we got to this place where there were, no lie, about 7 or 8 guys with rifles, handguns, just pointing at us on the bikes. I'm thinking we're just gonna drive by, because obviously the guys on these bikes, they know these guys that are that are, you know, pointing their guns at us. They're talking, haha, laughing, and my heart is beating so fast. Like, my heart is beating fast right now just even thinking about it. Like, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, I'm gonna die in Haiti and no one's gonna know what happened to me. They all have their guns pointed at us. Mind you, we stopped. We were stopped in the middle of all these guys who are pointing their rifles or guns at us, telling us we're not getting through here. Honestly, at that point, I blacked out. I have no idea what happened after that. I don't know what happened after that. My eyes were closed because I was praying to God. My God, please don't let it end like this, God. Do not let it end like this. My heart is beating fast right now just even talking about it, because I don't even talk about this. My cousin, who was on another motorcycle, immediately started crying, and I think I was in so much shock that I couldn't even cry. Like, I was in so much shock. We're stopped there for a good 5 minutes. Like, why are we still here? Why are we still here? Why are we here? We get through there. Once we get through there, we stopped. Everyone's checking with everyone, like, is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? My mom was on another motorcycle, because we were like boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl on these motorcycles. My mom was on a motorcycle. My mommy, are you fine? Yes, she's fine. My cousin was fine. Everyone's fine. My mom was like, they took your suitcase. They took my suitcase? The only suitcase that I brought to Haiti, they took it with all my clothes and everything in there. And Mom was like, yeah, they took it. It was on top of the motorcycle that my mom was riding, and some guy just walked up and just took it while we were there with guns pointed at us. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? Take the suitcase. Thank you for, you know, not killing me. I'm very happy to be alive right now. I'm very blessed. God is so great. Take the suitcase for all I care. You know, I don't care about that. So we get through that point, and the one that told us to give him all the electronics had talked them down, gave them some money, let them know, like, hey, like, just let us go. We'll give you our money, however much money you are asking for, just let us go. Like, I understand your country's in a crisis right now, and, you know, you don't have any money to do this, but you don't have to kill anybody. We'll give you what you need. Just let us go. I'm so happy that he did that, because the women behind us that were riding in the motorboat with us that morning had came through, like, right behind us, and she was like, they took my purse, and she came through crying. She's like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. They took my purse, they took my money, they took everything. I don't have money to pay transportation. I don't have anything. They took my phone, they took everything from me. I don't know how I'm gonna get home. And I was just looking at her like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. Just the day before, those guys that were pointing their guns at us killed 4 people, burned them alive, burned their bodies. Those same guys later that day raped girls that were passing by, raped them. We stopped, made sure that we were all fine, and then we got right back on the motorcycle and then headed to my uncle's house. But before we got to my uncle's house, of course, we got stopped again. It's like every 10 blocks, the roads were blocked by a certain set of people who were not letting people go by unless you paid them. Or even that, sometimes even if you gave them money, they were like, no, you're not gonna go through. Feel the pain. Like, I understand Haiti has not had a great government for a long time, and things are not getting better. I understand things are getting worse, and people are hungry, people are frustrated, people can't live. So we get to this point where no matter what we said, no matter what we did, they was not gonna let us through. They just wasn't gonna let us through. He broke a bottle because he was trying to fight my uncle. Like, is it that serious? Not gonna let us go through. You don't want to take the money we're giving you, but you're willing to kill somebody? But why? What's the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
We finally made it though. We all got through the gate, sat down. I was still in so much shock that for the rest of that day, I did not eat. I could not sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I kept seeing that guy the one that was right in front of me with a rifle pointed right at me. And it was like the time was going by so slow, and I'm just counting down the hours so it can be the next day, so I can be like, okay, today I'm going home. Me fè an kwa à terre, m'pa jam aller Haiti encore until something changes. Something has to change. It's like even the police officers, like while all of this was going on, police officers were just walking by, driving by, like nothing. Like there's no authority in Haiti. People run Haiti. They run each other. They kill each other, and it's not okay. It's not okay. And until something changes, I'm not going back. It's sad because you want to go to the motherland, you want to be with your people, but I'm not saying everyone had this experience, but this was the experience that I had. The next day when we got to the airport, some people that were in Haiti, like missionaries and stuff, they were like back with people trying to leave because of everything that was going on. But by the time we got to the airport that day, things had died down. So the day that we were traveling back to Port-au-Prince was when it was like at its peak. I'm just really blessed and happy to be here today, and I'm just great. It's so crazy how things like that happen, because I travel. I don't say I travel a lot, but I have experience traveling, and nothing like that has ever happened, and I would have never imagined anything like that to happen in my home country, because all the experiences that I had before of me going to Haiti were great. And I'm not saying I didn't have fun this time either. I did, but I don't want to experience that ever again. Yeah, and I'm not saying Haiti is the only country that has its problems. There's other countries that have their problems as well, which is why I won't be traveling to some other countries as well. But it's just sad to say that about my country, because I love Haiti. I love the people. I love the culture. It's my blood. So guys, thank you so much for listening to my story time about how I almost died in Haiti multiple times. So please subscribe so I can have a reason to keep uploading, because if you don't subscribe, then ain't nobody gonna be watching my videos. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.